Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to another video. All right, let's see what I got for you right now. I love showcasing strange, unusual looking cars, and this one can probably take the cake, the cherry on top. This one is truly very unusual, quite I don't know if because it's so ugly it makes it attractive, or because it's a classic that you barely see no more. It's just something that really brings my attention. And if I could probably get one in real life, why not? Drive it around in a weekend, around town. Hey, now let's give it a proper presentation. What I got for you right now, it's a 143 scale 1975 AMC Pacer, and this is the X edition, the X model. What was the X model? Before I get into details about the AMC Pacer, which I have done a few videos before as a 164, I have done another one in the 143 scale, but not the X edition. Now, the X edition was a special model. I'm going to try to get that information for you so you know exactly what they are. Basically, the X edition. Now, I keep saying X edition, but it's actually called the X package. It says available on the Pacer Coupe from 1975 to 1977. The trim package consisted in vinyl bucket seats, a sports steering wheel, and custom trim, as well as a floor mounted gear shift and front sway bars. The model received exterior chrome features, styled road wheels, Pacer X decals on the doors, and other package identification. Okay. The option package, it was the 4.2 six-cylinder or the 5.0 V8 engine. But I'm going to get to details on the engine. So basically, the X package was more of a decoration. I mean, decoration like the decals, the chrome, and the interior vinyl seats, and the floor shifting gear, which is a lot of people like that more than just the regular shifter by the steering wheel. Now, going back to the AMC Pacer, it's a model in production between 1975 to late 1979. Model year 75 to 1980, because it stopped being produced in December 3rd of 1979. So the last ones were a 1980 model. You know how it goes. Usually after July, August, they start pulling the next year models, the year. Now, if you're not familiar with the AMC Pacer, it's a two-door compact car produced in the United States by AMC. Okay, the Pacer was also in Mexico built by BAM, which is Vehículos Automotores Mexicanos, which is a Mexican car producer. And in Mexico, they produced it between 1976 to 1979. And actually, it was positioned as a premium price luxury car in Mexico. Okay, engines. Just before I go into engines, if you even not familiar with the Pacer, they had a two-door hatchback, which is the one that we're looking at right now, but they also had a two-door wagon version. The wagon was not as popular as the hatchback, but they also had a wagon version. Engines, you had a 3.8 six-cylinder. You also had a 4.2 six-cylinder. In Mexico, they also had a different. It was actually a 4.6 cylinder in Mexico only, and the big boy was the 5.0 8 cylinder. Now you must say, "Wow, 8 cylinder in a little hatchback in a compact." Well, it was a big engine, but it was not as powerful as they wanted them to be. The horsepower numbers were not as strong as you might think about. Okay, transmissions. You had a 3-speed manual, a 3-speed manual with, a 3-speed with overdrive, a 4-speed manual, and also you had a 3-speed automatic. Those were the options. All right. This is a resin model. If you haven't noticed already, it's a resin model by Premium X. Okay, I'm gonna let this nice looking car go around a few times, and I'll be right back. All right, everyone. You know, this is the type of car that I would love to know. Have you ever seen them in person? I know United States or maybe Mexico, you probably seen them once or twice in your lifetime. They're not very common at all. They're not even common to see them in a car show, but maybe someone around there may have one, or you may find them in a museum. But around the world, I would love to know. Have you ever seen one of these in person? Have you ever got to get lucky enough to drive one of these? Maybe someone bought one in the 70s, exported them to your country, or they were sold in limited numbers. You tell me the story. I would love to know more. Or, you just seen them in a 143 scale, like the one that you're looking at right now. All right, everyone. Don't forget to give me that beautiful thumbs up. I always like to say and remind everyone, thank you so much. Always, I always appreciate everyone that supports the channel. Comments below, let me know what you guys think, and the thumbs up, and any way possible, like you like to share your thoughts, is always appreciated. Thank you again, and don't forget to click and subscribe. That will remind you when I'm posting more videos. Take care of yourselves more than ever, as I always say, and goodbye.